Thank you, Father Damien. The anticipation of sitting out in the audience waiting for the music to be played is quite exciting. John, I didn't think I could outdo yours, but that was pretty good. Thank you. Bill, how appropriate it is that you're up here to present me. Thank you for that. Those accolades, to listen to those brings back a lot of great memories. And it's somewhat funny and contradictory because I don't think I ever threw more than 12 passes in a game in high school. We had an offensive line that averaged 300 pounds at 18 years old, and Bryce Bevel, who was inducted into the Hall of Fame 2 years ago, was our running back. And I threw the ball 56 times my first game in college, so thank you, Bill. I want to thank the Tom Bonzon and the Hall of Fame committee for this great nomination and honor. This is a tremendous honor, and I can assure you that as a kid growing up, you want to be the best at your sport, but you never, in any lifetime, think about being in any Hall of Fame, much less both your high school and college. So it is a tremendous honor to stand here in front of some of the best athletes that would play in America from DeMatha High School. Thank you. I wouldn't be here today without my parents. And you heard the announcement that my father was a 1965 grad at DeMatha. And it's an honor to be here with these four other inductees. Bob Petrini, my dad, was a teammate of his. And my dad's brother, Dave Crowley, graduated with Bob Petrini. So it's a tremendous honor to be here with you, sir. And I do appreciate that. My uncle, Dave, could not make it, but his daughter, Kelly Crowley, made it tonight. Mike Benani, he and I were in school for a couple of years together, so it is great to be here with him. John, I was in 8th grade when John was a senior at DeMatha, so gearing up for that freshman year, I think I attended just about every high school game coached by Coach Wooten, and to watch John and be inducted today with him is a great honor. And just a side note, I'm up at Towson now, I'm the Director of Development. And we started off the year up at the University of Connecticut, and Towson got a huge win beating Connecticut this year, so we got off to a great start. Sorry about that. To the rest of my family, I come from a nice Irish Catholic family. My Uncle Nick and Aunt Peg are here today. Uncle Nick is a proud Carroll grad, and he sent his oldest son to Carroll and then his youngest son to St. John's, so at least we did keep it in the Catholic family. And it was a pleasure to go through school with one of my cousins being at our arch rival, St. John's. Unfortunately, in 1989, we lost a heartbreaker at the University of Maryland to St. John's, but that's just the way the ball bounces, right, Bill? Can't get over that. My sister and brother here tonight, Cindy and Tim, love you guys very much. And then we've got their special kids, my goddaughter Haley sitting there, all right, and little Kyle and baby Cameron. Now we've also got another possible future DeMatha star in our midst here, my nephew Jason. He's won now for 2 consecutive years the Morgan Wooden Award at the Mike Jones basketball camp here at DeMatha. Good job, Jason. Now, Mike Jones is another special story. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't have the best teammates a guy could ask for, and that's how you win all these accolades. So I've got a couple of guys that played football with. John Tolliver's here today. He's the nephew of Bob Petrini. He was one of our offensive linemen and star defensive ends that went on to Notre Dame on a football scholarship. And then Christian Nestor, who most of you all know, was my center in 1989, and when we had that year against St. John's. 2 other teammates were Joe Wooten, two other schoolmates. So Joe Wooten and Mike Jones both graduated in 1991 with me. And Mike Jones and I grew up together playing rec ball. And John, you mentioned Sugar Ray Leonard. So on my Kettering Boys Club team, I was the quarterback, Mike Jones is a receiver, and young Ray Leonard was our running back for 2 years. So that's pretty exciting company to have over there in Mitchellville. Not bad. All right, so I don't want to keep everybody too long. I'm going to finish honoring Bill McGregor. I said how appropriate it is for Bill to sit here and be with us tonight. I wrote a little something down just to read to Bill. And his wife Brenda, who's obviously here as well. Love you guys very much. Bill, I truly believe that my success and ability started in high school years at DeMatha. At an early age, one of my dreams was to be the quarterback at DeMatha High School. It was not an easy task. I worked my butt off and accomplished that goal. Everyone's probably heard that the football coach is somebody that's going to become a mentor in your life and somebody that you always look up to. My case is no different. Bill McGrader is not only the top high school coach in the nation, but he is someone, but he was my coach and he will always be a great friend to me and to my family. Bill, I cannot thank you enough for those 2 fantastic years being your quarterback and all of your great instruction and direction. You have always been a best friend and tremendous mentor. The 2 greatest qualities that you've ever taught me were to play like a champion and expect to win. Bill and Brenda, thank you all so much.